So them Giants, man. Ooh.
Saquon.
Oh yeah. Saquon just doing Saquon stuff. Like it's very refreshing seeing him do his thing all the time. But I just don't want to waste him, like waste his very young years, because
like Adrian Peterson.
Yeah. These next couple of years are gonna be like the best years of his career. Maybe, I don't know. He might last as long as AP did, because AP still, scoring touchdowns.
Running backs is hard though.
My unpopular opinion, and some Giants fan may agree with me, may disagree with me. I think this team is worse than we thought. So no, but I really wish I was joking. Like this defense can't stop anybody. We had Josh Allen looking like the second coming of Ben Roethlisberger. And we literally couldn't do anything. We had rookie running backs running all over us. Frank Gore, old ass, like it's like we couldn't do anything. So with that said, I think we just need to start the kid, because we're bad. At this point, there's no hiding it. We're a bad team, and Eli's not making it any better. Like, I understand that the defense has to make stops, and I've been saying that for this week and for last week. But Daniel Jones, he's the future of the franchise. This is who we drafted. This is who is going to be the future. Mm-hmm. So I don't see any harm in not starting him at this point. I feel like he has to. Pat Shurmur even was interviewed today, and when he was asked if Eli was going to start this upcoming week, he was like, well, we evaluate who starts on a week by week basis. Like, so they're at least the thought is at least in their heads that they're gonna start the kid. I hope they do, not because I think we're gonna win games, but just because what do we have to lose?
Good experience.
Yeah, right.
Yeah,
we don't have anything to lose except games, but we're probably gonna lose those anyway. That's for real though. Like that's
no, it was just the phrasing. This is hilarious. Yeah. But you're absolutely right. My only thing is, I feel like from an organizational standpoint and from like a coaching standpoint, you can't, unless you're the Dolphins, I guess, you can't just be like, yeah, we're giving up after 2 weeks, right? I feel like generally you got to be like, all right, at least like 4 maybe or some shit.
Well, that's the thing.
I agree with you.
I will say I don't think they'll do it now. I say they wait until maybe like week 6, and here's why. I say you just wait until, because Eli's kind of thrown to nobody. He's got no weapons aside from Saquon, right? Because Golden Tate's still suspended for 2 more weeks. Sterling Shepard was out, I believe, this game with the concussion. He's got no wide receivers to really throw to.
He has no receivers. Absolutely, I completely agree with you on that.
So I'll just give him that only based on the square point on the standpoint of, all right, let's just see when he has his weapons. Let's see how he looks for like a week or 2. And if he's still playing, or if he's playing bad, because I thought he actually played pretty well last week against the Cowboys. Yeah. If he's playing bad, all right, bring in the rookie. But you gotta give him a chance. Like, he's really playing with
for his pedigree, not a you gotta give him a shot.
I get it. Yeah, Eli gotta be put in a position to win, but. Even okay, so now here's my thing. If Eli was the type of quarterback that can make plays, keep plays alive, and he's doing everything he can out there. And I know he is. Like, don't get me wrong, I love Eli as much as the next Giants fan, but I've been saying for a while now that Eli needs to go. We just need to stop. Like, we just need to let go of it. We just need to, as a fan base, we just need to, as people who objectively watch football, we've seen so many times what bringing in a new quarterback, can just do for the locker room, can just do for the media, can just do for the team. Like, sometimes we just need to accept the fact that Eli Manning is not going to be the quarterback. We're probably still going to lose games. Now, I'm acknowledging that. I'm not saying that Daniel Jones is going to make us win games right now, but he is the future. So why hold that back? Let's just move. We're just going to have to move on with it. We moved on with it when Kurt Warner was our starting quarterback, and then Eli started games. I can't emphasize this enough.
It's different.
No, it's not different. It's not. It's not. Why is it different?
It's only different from the standpoint of the Maras absolutely love Eli, and ever since he got benched 2 years ago, they will do anything to appease him. That's the only difference.
That's okay.
It's not a football reason. It's a personal reason. All right,
yeah. From a personal
just
standpoint,
like CC Sabathia is still getting starting.
Yep.
It's a respect thing, and that's a problem with New York sports fans, is that we live in nostalgia so much of the past,
because the teams are all bad.
Well, not all bad. It's really just the Knicks and the Mets. But anyways, it's like for the good New York sports teams, for Yankees fans, for Giants, it's that fact of nostalgia. We're always looking back about what was and not what is. We have to think sensibly. Like Eli is not. He's not great anymore. Is he serviceable? Absolutely. He's a serviceable quarterback. But what is a serviceable quarterback going to do for us when
a young team
right. Like what is Eli doing for us right now? That is making the team better
for me lately.
And that's what it is. It's not even just a lately thing. I'm not thinking about right now, because we're going to be bad this year, and shit, we might be bad next year too. But I'm thinking years down the line. If David Gettleman thinks or thought that Daniel Jones is as good as he made it out to be, then we need to get him experience ASAP, so that in years to come he's able to make plays and carry this team to places that it hasn't been in a while. Is all I'm saying.
Yeah, no, I agree with you. I do agree with you. I just feel like I feel like it still might be too early, just from like we still got to try standpoint on throwing, like just conceding the season. I feel like they might, unless it's like someone gets hurt again, you know what I mean? Like I feel like it's just too early for them to do that, just from just purely on how it's going to look. I don't think it would be the wrong decision to do, but I just feel like they have to at least be like, hey, we're still trying to win games. And again, that'll be like what I see happening is Eli getting benched. I see it like they're doing really bad, like or they start getting blown out early, and they just take him out. You know what I mean? And then from then on, then he starts getting the starts and shit if he plays well. Hey, who knows? Maybe before just who knows? Yeah. Maybe Eli finally makes his way to the Jaguars this season.
Oh, no, I don't see that happening. But anyhow, let me ask you. So you said start Daniel Jones week 6, or give it to at least that time period, right?
Yeah, you got to give Eli at least till he has his full cast of receivers, because it's only fair to him, because you really can't judge him off of this. But I mean, once week 6, 7 rolls around and you're still seeing the same incompetence and lackluster and anemicness of the offense, then you give it to Daniel Jones.
So now hear me out. So these next 4 weeks. So next week will be week 3. Week 3, we're at the Buccaneers. Week 4, we're home against the Redskins. Week 5, Vikings. Week 6, Patriots.
Mm-hmm.
How do I put this eloquently?
Where?
How do I put this eloquently? If not now, then when? Because it doesn't make sense, because if we're gonna lose these games anyway, like I'm telling you, all right, we may beat the Buccaneers. Probably we might not. The Redskins, okay, whatever. But Golden Tate will come back until week 5 at the Vikings. And if you really want to wait till then, all right, whatever. But that's probably a game we're going to lose regardless. Sterling Shepard, he's out. He's in concussion protocol right now, so we don't know when he's coming back. And I'm saying, with all of this uncertainty, why not just throw the kid out there? It doesn't make sense, because our schedule.
You'd still be throwing him out there with nothing, though. You'd be setting him up for failure.
But
like, I know he's a rookie. He's going to make his mistakes. He's going to be playing with the same deck of cards that Eli has. 0 receivers. So 0 receivers to a rookie quarterback. That's awful. Like, you're not going to at that point. You're not even going to get a fair assessment of him, because he's going to be playing with a bunch of 2nd, 3rd, and 4th string guys. Some guys that wouldn't even make some teams' practice rosters.
What you gotta understand, JT, is that, like, this is the whole premise of me saying that we should just start the kid, is that we're going to be bad regardless. He's not the first thing I said. Daniel Jones is not making us win more games right now, but he needs the experience. He needs the experience. Point blank. Period. It's that Eli, after this year, he's not going to be the starting quarterback. Like, after this year, everybody that's a Giants fan, even Eli knows it. Everybody talks about it. Daniel Jones will be starting at some point this season. But it's really a matter of when we are going to give it up. But I just see it. I just know that based on how the team is playing, the attitude of the team, this is just not it. The kid has to play. I'm not saying that it's Eli's fault, but now he has a decent offensive line. I'm not saying that they're a great offensive line, but this is definitely one of the better offensive lines that he's had in the past 3 years. And I'm just saying when given time, all right, he's made some decent throws downfield, but he's not, I don't know how to explain it. It's just not the it factor right now. I'm not saying Jones is good, the it factor, but we're not good. We're not good. So why not just give the kid the experience? You know, we're in the easy part of our schedule. We're in the easy part of our schedule right now, and we lost 2 games. Then we play the Buccaneers and the Redskins, and you know, we might lose those next 2 games. They would say we go 0-4. It's like at that point, you're gonna have to put the kid in, because after that, it doesn't get any easier. And Eli's only gonna be playing against harder teams. You got the Vikings, the Patriots, the Cardinals, the Lions, the Cowboys, and the Jets right after that. You know, 4 of those teams will probably be really good by that time.
You said Cardinals, Lions, and then the Jets in a 4-week.
Vikings, Cardinals, Lions, Cowboys, Jets. And then after that, it doesn't get any easier, because then they play the Bears, the Packers. It's a lost cause either way.
Well, that's what I'm saying. He's going to be in by the logic I said. He'd be in for those games down the stretch. He'd still be playing. I think it's just my focus is not. I mean, I'm pro Daniel Jones too. I don't know why the Giants brought Eli back this year anyway. But my thing is just only, I guess, to appease the Eli cultists and the Eli purists. And like, all right, see, like we tried to tell y'all, we gave him a chance. That's why I need to get over. That's why I said give him a chance with the main cast, and then once he fails, you'd be like, see, told you, should have had Daniel Jones in. Then you can go week 8, have 8 weeks of 8 or 9 weeks of Daniel Jones, because that's what the Giants did with Kurt Warner. Weren't the Giants like 5-4 when they made the switch to Eli? They were in playoff contention.
Yeah, they were in playoff contention, I believe. But even so, the problem that I have with this whole thing is that a lot of people are saying wait till week 10, wait till week whatever.
See, then it's too late. Week 10 is too late.
It's way too late, especially by that point. We're going to be playing like teams that are fighting for playoff contention, that are good teams. You're gonna put you telling me you're gonna have Daniel Jones' first game against Aaron Rodgers and the Packers, against the Chicago Bears defense, against the New England.
I mean, he's got to do it though.
Yeah, he's gonna have to. But I'm saying you're gonna have to give him a little bit of like. That's why I'm saying start him now. Because the Buccaneers, they're decent. They're 1-1 right now. I can't say they're a decent team yet, but okay, they're like that. That would be a better first game to start than to throw him in against the Patriots and Foxborough. To me, that just makes more sense.
I mean, but what's the difference between throwing him in a random week and him starting the season off as the starter? He's still going to face these teams for the first time.
Oh yeah, but I'm saying it's levels to it though. It's definitely levels to it. Like we're probably now, granted, like I've emphasized, we're probably going to lose anyway. just let the record show that we're probably going to lose these games anyway. But I'm just saying, all right, JT, say that you are a rookie quarterback in the league. How would you feel about your first game being against the let's say for the purpose of the conversation, the Redskins at home, like as in the Giants being home? Or or playing against the Patriots in Foxborough Sunday Night Football.
I mean, it's no different than if you were.
No, it's different. Come on, bro.
A Jets rookie. Because because I will say this, right? Yeah. Because when the Jets had Geno Smith, right, he was their rookie starter. They played the Patriots week 2, I believe. So it's no different. You're gonna have to be thrown into the fire regardless, whether it's at the beginning of the season.
Did Geno Smith start game 1 though?
He did.
So then there you go. And who they play against?
But what if he would have started? If he would have started against the Patriots, which happens sometimes, the Jets start the season with the Patriots, there would be no excuses. You got to go in there and do your job.
Yes, you have to go in there and do your job. But I'm just saying, from a head coaching standpoint, for your first start, for whoever it is, you're gonna try and set the person up for success. And in that point, the methodology on quarterbacks then, even though that wasn't a very long time ago, is different than how it is now. Now teams are more inclined to waiting to play their rookie quarterbacks unless they're in this situation where they absolutely have to. Think about with Baker. Think about now with Daniel Jones. Think about with Lamar Jackson. Think about with Patrick Mahomes. You know, in that time period, they were just throwing rookie quarterbacks out there. They did it with Sanchez. They did it with Geno Smith. You know, they did it with Matt Stafford. So all I'm saying is just put the kid in the position to succeed, even though he's probably gonna fail. But let's put him in the least likely situation to fail.
That's why I said bring him in like week 6 when we
play against New England. All right, I'm done with this conversation. In Foxborough on Sunday Night Football.
Yo, I can't die. Hey man, that's where you test your metal, baby.
Testing the metal. Lord Jesus, Justin.